Let me tell you a story. This story is not about a general. It is not about a tank commander or a fighter race. It is about a quiet man who went to war without a weapon and still became one of the greatest heroes of World War II. His name was Desmond Doss, and what he did on a cliff in Okinawa still sounds impossible today.
Desmond Doss was born in 1919 in the United States. He grew up poor, he grew up religious, and he grew up believing one strong idea. He believed that killing was wrong. When World War II started, many young men were drafted into the army. Desmond Doss did not run away. He wanted to serve his country, but he made one decision that confused everyone. He refused to carry a gun. He refused to train with weapons. He refused to kill anyone. Instead, he asked to be a combat medic. From the moment Desmond arrived at training, he stood out. Other soldiers called him names. They said he was weak. They said he was a coward. Some soldiers threw shoes at him while he prayed. Others tried to get him kicked out of the army. They could not understand him. To them, war meant fighting back. But Desmond never changed his mind. He told them, "I'm not here to kill. I'm here to save lives." Eventually, the army allowed him to stay, but no one believed he would survive real combat.
Desmond Doss was sent to fight in the Pacific War. He saw blood. He saw death. He saw friends get wounded and killed. And every time he ran toward danger, not away from it, without a gun. He treated the wounded under fire. He dragged soldiers to safety. He never fired a single shot. Slowly, the men around him began to change their minds. They saw that Desmond was not weak. He was brave in a different way. In 1945, American forces landed on the island of Okinawa. The fighting there was brutal. One area was especially dangerous. It was a tall cliff, later called Hacksaw Ridge. To reach it, soldiers had to climb straight up using cargo nets. At the top, Japanese forces waited. Machine guns, mortars, snipers. Many soldiers were killed just reaching the top. One day, American troops attacked the ridge. They reached the top. Then, everything went wrong. Japanese forces launched a massive counterattack. Explosions filled the air. Bullets came from every direction. The Americans were forced to retreat. Orders were given to pull back. Most soldiers climbed down the cliff to safety, but Desmond Doss stayed behind. Desmond was completely alone. The battlefield was covered with wounded soldiers. Men were crying for help. Some were badly injured. Some could not move. Desmond could have escaped. No one would have blamed him. Instead, he made a decision. He would save as many men as he could, by himself. Desmond moved across the battlefield. He treated wounds. He stopped bleeding. He spoke calmly to injured soldiers. Then he dragged them to the edge of the cliff. Using a rope, he lowered them down, one by one. Each time he prayed, "Please, Lord, help me get just one more." Bullets flew past him. Explosions shook the ground. Still, he kept going. This went on for hours. Desmond was shot at. He was nearly hit by grenades. He was exhausted, but he did not stop. When the night finally ended, he collapsed from exhaustion. When officers counted the rescued soldiers, they were shocked. Desmond Doss had saved around 75 men. 75! One medic, no weapon, under constant enemy fire. The same men who once mocked Desmond now respected him deeply.
Some said they would not go into battle unless Desmond was there with them. He had proven something important. Courage does not always look the same. Later in the battle, Desmond was wounded. He was hit by shrapnel. Then he was shot in the arm. Even then, he refused help until others were treated first. He even gave his stretcher to another wounded soldier.
After the war, Desmond Doss received the Medal of Honor. It is the highest military award in the United States. He was the first conscientious objector to ever receive it. The president personally honored him. His story shocked the nation. A man who refused to carry a gun had become one of the bravest soldiers of the war.
Desmond Doss did not win the war by himself, but his story reminds us of something powerful. War is not only about weapons. It is not only about killing. Sometimes it is about refusing to give up your beliefs, even when the world pushes against you. Sometimes courage means saving lives when others think it cannot be done.
Desmond Doss lived a quiet life after the war. He never bragged, he never called himself a hero. He believed he was just doing what was right. Today, his story still stands as one of the most incredible moments of World War II. One man, no gun, 75 lives saved.